Wonders shall never end. Give bandit contracts to guard forests, farmlands. Sheikh Gumi tells Nigeria government. Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi has alleged that security operatives are working with bandits who are wreaking havoc across the country. Speaking on Arise TV on Wednesday, Gumi accused some security personnel of giving armed gangs a soft landing. Sheikh Gumi with bandits. He also urged farmers across the country to allow Fulani herdsmen to protect their forests. The Islamic scholar, while admitting that bandits are committing all sorts of crimes, also said atrocities had been committed against them by various tribes across Nigeria. Insisting on his call for amnesty for the bandits, Gumi said they are ready to surrender if the government will provide them with a means of livelihood. But how do they get money for sophisticated weapons? How did they start in the first place? Because people will tell you that because of money being paid to them as ransom, that is where they use it to get guns. But from the beginning, how did they do it? Because they didn't just start having money to buy guns. How did they get the money from the beginning before all these things escalated? That is another thing. For them to have a means of livelihood to let them protect their forests. Okay, he said the Niger Delta example. I think we can take an example from that. When they were vandalizing pipelines, they were giving the pipelines to guide. Now the herdsmen are controlling a big chunk of land whereby they are preventing farmers from farming. As the Niger Delta is important to the economy, these herdsmen now are becoming important to the Nigeria economy. They can be our guards. They can guard the forest. They have qualities that we can tap from, Gumi said. He dismissed the amnesty granted to bandits by Katsina State Governor Bello Masari, describing it as political amnesty without any package. When you grant a political amnesty, I mean amnesty in the front of the press and the media, but in the real sense, there was no amnesty. Amnesty comes with a package. The package is you rehabilitate these criminals, you provide for them social amenities. So he now agrees that they are criminals, but he has been telling Nigerians that they are good guys, they are nice guys. Don't call them criminals. By the time you call them criminals, you make them to be hungry the more. Yes, amnesty comes with a package. You entice them to leave the forest by providing them with skills, but there's no project put forward. So because amnesty militants were giving pipelines to guard, so also they should give and they are not important, so they should give a Fulani herdsmen too, forests and bushes to guard. Political amnesty. Yes, now sit down. Look, na be dog name. And the ESN that are guarding our region are called terrorists. This man needs to be cross-checked and questioned. I'm sure he has his own share of these ransoms they collect. Guard the forest and farmlands against what? Take away banditry from our communities, then our forests and farmlands will be safe, thereby leaving nothing to guard against. The bandits themselves are the greatest threat to our forests and farmlands. All those terminology that Buhari and his cohorts and his people used to quote, oh, they are threats to our coexistence. So these people are not threats to Nigeria coexistence now. They are not. It is now visible to the blind and audible to the deaf that Gumi is a merchant of banditry, looking for every means possible to sell his evil merchandise, but it will never work. It will never be well with him. Now, what for this Islamic scholar? You accuse the Nigerian army of arming the bandits, which is true, but a bad action as well. So why now do you also seek that they be given contract, since arming them is bad? Nigeria is a zoo. If we had a responsible government, this man cannot be moving freely and making this kind of irresponsible statements. Forests are owned by people. Let the owners guide their property. The forests in Akwa Ibom State are guided by Akwa Ibomites. On no account should any Gumi and his boys be seen in our forest. This man should be arrested. Who is going to arrest this man? The question is, who is going to arrest him? A known terrorist apologist walks freely and even give stance on state of the nation, yet the army won't go after him. It is rather citizens who are law-abiding and going after their daily hustle that they clamp on. Like I have said before, in this day, Nigeria, it pays to be a criminal than a law-abiding citizen. What a very stupid suggestion. Protect the forest from themselves. Were law-abiding students, citizens, travelers that were kidnapped violating any forest territories within their school premises, houses, highways? Innocent citizens are being denied their rights to free will and the right to be protected by the democratically elected government. That is meant to be democracy that we are meant to practice. But what is happening? Some came here to claim to know sponsor of Boko Haram and DSS police never allow him to arrest with invitation. This is a public advocate for bandits, but is also a friend of the current government. Nothing I no go see for this minister of bandits and killer Esme handle. So they will now be integrated into the security system and make them official security apparatus just like Tumpulu and the rest after bombing all the pipelines and later become the watchdog of the problems they actually created, thereby turning them to billionaire as at the expense of taxpayers. These are the results you get when you have clueless and unproductive personalities at the realm of affairs. May God help us in this Nigeria we found ourselves. If this man is from southern parts of Nigeria, he would have been in jail by now. APC government known who is the real terrorist, but they leave him and enjoy killing people who are fighting to save the common man in their region. If care is not taken, this man will turn all northern youths to bandits. We dey watch. Somebody was asking him, one of the presenters was asking him that, see all those people who gave them amnesty and whatever. He said they are political bandits, they are political amnesty, that they didn't give them any package, they didn't go with any package. Then what about the the governor of Borno State, who said the same thing, that these people that the government, okay, he wants to tell us that of course he will still say that they are political amnesty they gave to them, that it's not real amnesty, because the governor of Borno had told us that this repentant Boko Haram, they did not repent in the recent, that they've all gone back to their people, that they just came to spy. So Gumi is still going to tell us that those ones are political amnesty being given to them. Is that not?